Good morning, Saturday morning, and welcome back to the Talking Muffin. I'm your host, the guy who needs to drink one more cup of coffee before he feels just right. I'm almost there. Oh boy, I have to walk down the street to get another cup. So we're going to be checking out BOCA today. BOCA is the music video for DREAMCATCHER. If you haven't seen my last reaction video, I checked out DREAMCATCHER's Scream, my first time listening to DREAMCATCHER. I got several recommendations to check them out in my last videos. Tons of subscribers and commenters said you really got to check it out. It's a good mix of a lot of different genres. I read that it was pop and rock, and I read that it was metal. Most commenters said that it's not too much metal. There's a little bit of, I believe the older stuff I read from some comments had maybe a little bit more of a metal edge, but there was some comments about the Japanese tracks, and I'm definitely going to be interested in checking the Japanese tracks out, because those, from what I've read, it seems like a consistency in the comments was that those were maybe the little more heavier tracks, the Japanese tracks, so we're going to be checking those out. I think there was one in particular that people were saying over and over again. I did not put it down. I know I wrote it down somewhere. I will come back to it, though. Yeah, I'll come back to it. I wrote it down somewhere. But there is one in particular that I kept on getting over and over again, which we will be reacting to after the Dystopia trilogy is done. That's what we're doing today. We're looking at BOCA, which is the second in the Dystopia trilogy. And the third is going to be Odd Eye. And that's going to round out the trilogy. I did not know that there were trilogies to these, I guess, these songs. There's a lot going on. There's a lot involved. DREAMCATCHER is not just pretty faces and some songs. No, there's stories, there's trilogies, there's chapters, there's events. It's definitely a realm to get drawn into and consumed by, and I probably am going to be one of the, not victims, I guess the willing captors, maybe you could call it. But I do want to quickly, before I start the reaction, I do want to give some quick shout outs. I'm going to try to get through this pretty quick so we can get right into the video. So DREAMCATCHER BOCA is what we're going to be checking out today. And I just want to give some quick shout outs, and let's get to Majin Zane. Majin Zane 3 days ago said, "Hey, thanks for checking out DREAMCATCHER Scream. I wanted to provide some context for the group song and answer some of your questions. Sorry for the information overload." And he left paragraphs and paragraphs, and don't feel sorry at all. I can't read absolutely everything. I try to, but you're leaving all this information for anybody else that might happen upon my channel and read in the comments. If anybody wants to check out any of my reaction videos, go down in the comment section, and whatever information I don't provide, you will find it. You will most likely find that a lot of great fans have left tons of information, much more than you're going to find on Wikipedia or some of these K-pop channels or wherever I get some of this information. But definitely, if you're watching one of my videos, check out the comment section, and you'll be amazed at how much you will find out about these bands. So I'll continue on. The recommendation from Majin Zane was, since you've started with the Scream, you can go ahead and finish the Dystopia trilogy. These songs would be BOCA, which means mouth in Spanish, and Odd Eye. So we're checking out BOCA today. We'll finish off with Odd Eye, maybe today too. I don't know. Depends. The Dystopia trilogy. This trilogy is about social media and the false illusions that it offers to people, online bullying and persecution, hate speech, and more. So that's what I read also about the tree. The tree represents that, and it turns black. And the reason it turns black is because of all of the negativity and evil comments. Yeah. Spiral Warrior, another shout out. Thank you, Spiral Warrior, says, the tree is the tree of language, and it grows black fruit for every hurtful thing people say. And also note the hand gestures and the symbolism behind that in the choreography and the dancing of the group DREAMCATCHER. I think they do this. I didn't really see that. I guess I didn't catch that on the first video, but they do this. And let's see, that gesture he mentions originally was a gesture in the Middle Ages to ward off the evil eye, tying into the witch hunt theme, which they have a lot of imagery, symbolism in their videos. And boy, like I said before, I'm going to go down a rabbit hole, aren't I? Yep. So continuing on, we're going to shout out to DJ Villain, who said for this video, which was the Scream, only 6 members were present. Didn't catch that. And let's see, Handong was stuck in China during the pandemic and couldn't return to Korea. But he also says the girl that I immediately fell in love with for her rapping, Dami, is the main rapper with the deep voice, which is the one that I pointed out in the Scream video. Gayon is the lead rapper, and the one who I pointed out is the elegant one. So we're gonna familiarize ourselves more and more with who's who and what they do. The more we check out and learn and get all this information, you know, I'm gonna pass on the information, absorb it as much as I can, and we're gonna learn more about these acts. Of course, like every act that I check out, we're gonna absorb and react and learn and just be thrilled and have some fun. So Dami has created a viral wave, it seems, for her rapping in this BOCA video. Is that true? Did she do something in this video that I'm not aware of? Or is she just a badass? She's a badass. But we're going to see what that's about. And quickly, we're going to we're going to go through the pronunciations of the members. So I don't have who does what right here, but I had a couple subscribers give me the pronunciations, so we're going to run through that right quick. So we got Jiu, Sua, Shion, Handong, Yuyon, Dami, and Gayon. And I guess, are they all? I think they're all Korean except for maybe one Chinese member. I'm not sure. So that's a few shout outs. I can't shout out to everybody. There was so much great information that was passed on to me. Thank you again. And I can't give everybody shout outs because I'd never get through the actual reaction video, but we're getting there right now. So the next one up after this is Odd Eye, and then we are going to check out some more of their Japanese tracks, and I'm going to figure out which Japanese track that was that I got so many suggestions for, because I like the harder stuff, and we're going to check that out. So let's get into 1.5 million likes on this one. Wow, it's got 68 million views. Okay, we're going to go ahead and like that. We're already subscribed. Let's make sure that all the bell notifications are hit for DREAMCATCHER, and we are going to get right into this. Make sure my volume's up, closed captions. Oh, and also I am going to work on it in the future to keep the closed captions on, because several fans let me know that you have to have the captions on to, one, get the lyrics and see who's singing what part, because they actually label the singers. I love that. I love that they're actually labeling who's singing instead of just having just lyrics. Fantastic touch that really helps out everybody learning who these singers are, these performers. And let's see, I think we're ready to go. Yep, we're ready to go. Let's check out BOCA by DREAMCATCHER and see what I want to call her Fami, because Dami. Okay, Fami's another. Fami is that's an incredible bass player, but Dami. Let's see what she's talking about in this one. Yes. All right. Since she said hold up, we're going to hold up for a second. Hold up. I absolutely am in love with her rap vocals. I got to admit. And I mentioned the last video that she has this strong, punchy, and I think the word I want to use is this authoritative way that she raps. It's a really punchy, halting, powerful way that she raps. Because I'm familiar with some K-pop groups and the rappers, they do a pretty good job. There are some that still have that delicate bit in their voice, and I believe that one example that I can give right now is Twice's Chaeyoung. I've noticed, I think in their next album that's about to be released in the next 6 days, actually, January, February, March 10th, they have some new stuff. Ready to Be is going to be coming out, and I did notice in one of their last videos that Chaeyoung has really stepped it up in her rap performance. She's got a little bit more bass, a little bit more grunt in her rapping, and I really like the grunt and the authoritative vocal style that Dami brings. We're going to go back to Hold Up because, yeah, look at that, the most replayed part. All right, is that the viral wave that I was informed that might be in this? We're going to go back. Hold up. We're going back. I'm turning it up. That freaking bass. God, look how beautiful that is. These sets are just insanely gorgeous, and it's practical. Hit it, Thunder! Drop Thunder! What does BOCA mean? Okay, oh boy. So this is definitely, I like K-pop and I like metal. This is a good blend. This is a good blend between, you know, K-pop and rock, and a lot of people were saying that no, there's not a lot of metal in it. It's very, they mix a lot of genres, which yes, I agree, they mix a lot of genres. Whatever we want to call it, let's just call it good. Let's just call it great. I don't know. I don't want to dissect this necessarily and try to inject some metal into it, but I love what they're doing. I absolutely love what they're doing. They do have a lot of influences going on, and wow, look at the set, the practical sets. I'm totally digging that so many Korean K-pop videos and a lot of videos in general that I'm seeing, K-pop and J-pop as well, I believe, and also Malaysian pop. I want to call it Mali pop, but M-pop, using a lot of practical sets. I'm really in love with that, because the CG stuff, yeah, it's pretty, but it kind of gets to be annoying that when you inject it into everything, as it gets to be a little bit annoying from time to time. But I love their sound. I really love their sound. Y'all have turned me on to something great here, and I appreciate it. This is a good blend of things that I like, and it sounds to be like something that you can just turn on and listen to in the background, and before you know it, your butt's shaking, and you're just, you know, you're in your groove and doing stuff. Maybe even just, dude, washing dishes. You can listen to this and just have a great time. Yeah, 눈 감아서 막혀 넌 돈 막혀만 밟지 넌 뒷걸음만 쳤다면 거기서 변하지 않아 떠나지 no 계속해. That bass, boom boom, it doesn't stop. Lock the door. There's a little bit of guitar back there. I hear you poking out. Oh, I love that. Yeah, in the background there, you can hear those soft vocals. And you can definitely, now that I know more about what this trilogy is about, you can definitely see it in the lyrics, the bullying, the cyberbullying. That's what this trilogy is about, from what I've read in the comments, and you can definitely see it. Where is the love? I hate that that is something that has really infected social media. I don't even bother getting on Facebook anymore, really. I've never bothered with Twitter. I've heard that it's just that one of the nastiest. People are just really nasty, and I can be nasty and mean and hurtful, and God knows I have been several times in the past. I've been absolutely ashamed of myself and the way that I've acted online before, and I tend not to do that anymore, and I tend to just not even get involved, even when I see nasty comments, people being bullied. Not people being bullied, but the nasty comments, I don't get involved in those anymore. And I don't know what's happened with this year, 2023 in particular, but it seems like everything that I read on Facebook since this year has started has been so negative. And how old is this video? This video's 3 years old, almost. And they're talking about the problems with social media and people being nasty. I haven't received that. It's so weird because on YouTube, I haven't received hardly any hate. There's been so many people just thanking, I can't believe it, but thanking me for doing reaction videos and just passing along so much great information, being so respectful. I've absolutely enjoyed the hell out of my YouTube experience, and it's thanks to all the great subscribers and people just leaving just such respectful and kind, heartfelt comments. Thank you very much. I really feel y'all are really making me feel welcome, and really making this just a more enjoyable experience than I thought it was going to be. So thank you very much. And they're not talking about you guys. Y'all aren't being, assholes. Oh, God. What is that? There's that mask again. The mask had like a newspaper wrap on it. Okay, so that was a pretty short song. Oh, man. Let's go back just for a minute because I gotta hear her again. It's gotta happen. So we got Dami. And is that... What was her... That Guyon right there? Unfortunately, this one doesn't have the names labeled, so... Is that Guyon? I'm not sure. We're going to learn. The more I get into this, we're going to learn. I'm going to learn. So I think Dami starts singing right here. Starts her rap. They don't have a sense of guilt. Ah! Boy, yeah, it can be tough online. It really can be tough. But I think we're going to end it on this video, this reaction video, and I'm going to go ahead and check out Odd Eye today. And that one, we're going to just dive right into it. And I think by the time I get to the Japanese tracks, we'll finish off this Dystopia trilogy. I'll absorb more information about Dreamcatcher, and maybe by the time I get to the Japanese tracks, I'll familiarize myself more with who is who and which vocal styles they do best. Dami's the rapping mommy, that's for sure. Damn, can she... She's got some punch, man. I wonder if she has any like dogs or anything. I bet if she were to say, you know, tell them sit, I bet they would just immediately like be on the floor or roll over. They do cartwheels. Go fetch. What do you want? I'll be your Uber. I'll be your FedEx. What do you want? Oh, yeah. But we're going to check out Odd Eye next. Again, thank you everybody for all the kind words and everything that you passed along to me. We're going to check out Odd Eye, and we got some more coming along this weekend. I've got a lot of catching up to do. If I haven't replied to your comment, I'm sorry. There are quite a bit, and I do read them. I don't always reply to them, and it does take me quite a while to get back to people. I'm so sorry about that, but I do have a lot of other stuff going on. This is what I do for fun, and we'll get back to you as soon as I can, and we're going to check out Odd Eye next. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, make sure you have the bell notifications turned on, follow along with me, and we're going to check out Odd Eye and see what's going on. I'm sure it's incredible. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time. Peace.